What is up, YouTube? It's Cards again with another video. Daily quote number 26, I believe. So let's just get right into it. The quote of the day is: living is a form of not being sure, not knowing what next or how. We guess, we may be wrong, but we take leap after leap in the dark. First thing that comes to mind is basically what this quote is saying is, uh, we never know what to expect in life. Things can go. We might have a plan and a goal, and it might just turn the opposite way. People always, like especially in college, they always say, "Oh, I want to major in this. I want to major in that." But sometimes, or I think most of the times, to be honest, they end up not even doing that major. They end up changing it and do something else. And even people who do go to college, they might not even. They're looking for a specific job or job area or work area, and they don't even go in that field. Or that's what it's called, the work field. They don't even go in that work field. They go in something else. Like maybe they wanted to be maybe an engineer, and instead they become a teacher or something like that. Or you never know what life has in store for you. We don't at all. But we just have to keep going and live day by day. We never know when we can be gone from this world, but don't live like it's your last day. Live like you got something to live towards, because if you have something to live towards, you're gonna want to keep going at it and working at it. If you just live day by day, you're just gonna be like, okay, I did this, what's next. But if you live to reach a goal, you'll it like there's a quote that's saying it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's pretty much what life is. It's not about, yes, it's about getting there, but it's about how hard it took you to get there, or how much you sacrificed in order to get there. That's the real beauty in it, because it shows that you persevered and you could do it, like you always believed you could. So it says we may be wrong, but we take leap after leap in the dark. What I'm getting from this is basically yes, like we might take risks, right? We might take risks and we might fail, but we just have to keep doing that, because eventually one day we're gonna land in the right spot. We're gonna get to where we want to be. It's just a matter of time. You just gotta keep risking it and keep going for it and keep pursuing it, because uh, maybe you're having a bad week or a bad day, and nothing goes your way, right? But the next day, everything happens right. Or let's say in a let's say for instance sports. You're having a slump. You're not doing really good, and people start to like not believe in you. They're like, oh, this guy, he can't play. He's not even good. And then you just skyrocket out of nowhere and start putting up like ridiculous numbers. Uh, that's that's the part where we may be wrong. Maybe you were doing something wrong, or maybe you were holding on to something in the past or something, and you couldn't let it go. Or maybe you tried something different and it didn't work, and that's why you were in that slump. But you kept working at it and kept working at it, and eventually you got out of it and you started doing good. Uh, we have to learn that life is all about lessons. No matter where you go or who you're with, there's always going to be a lesson to be learned, whether that's from failure, seeing other people's problems, being in a problem, or even just talking to someone about a certain situation that they're in. You can always learn from something, and that's a good thing about life. Is like you can always learn from someone else's experiences or your own, or in between, and you can just grow like that. That's how we grow. We grow as people by learning other people's struggles and talking about it and helping them get through it and all that. And I think that that's something that we should do a lot more, especially in this world. Like I said, it's not very friendly. It's more negative based. Yes, there's some positive, but mostly negative. Especially when it comes to social media and stuff. That stuff can get into people's heads a lot. But yeah, guys, just make sure that you live to reach a goal. Always want to strive for better. Never settle for less than you are. I know you guys have the potential to do great things. You just have to keep at it, keep going. Make sure that everything's good at home and within yourself first, so that you can help others while you're on your own journey. It's not bad to help other people to reach their goal. It's not good to be selfish, but it's not good to also just help other people instead of yourself. You gotta help yourself first too, because you're the one that's overall going to be happy with yourself or not. You have to make sure that you put yourself first, but at the same time, you could also put other people in front of you, but to a certain extent. You know, it's not like, oh, okay, they're my number one priority. No, you're your number one priority. You're your number one priority, but they are just as equal as you. You know, they have the right to live their dream just as much as you do, and so on. Uh, but yeah, so just go out there, live your dreams, guys. Try to chase them, you know. And if you don't end up chasing them, or you lose interest, or you just fall short, I mean, hey, you never know if you wouldn't have even tried, right? So, uh, as long as you try, I think that's what really matters. Because then again, you'll learn from it, and maybe one day when your kid's trying to chase their dream, you can tell them, look, this is what happened. But don't get discouraged. This was me. I didn't stick to it, or something like that. You know, just things like that. You know, the little things, like I said before, they help. They help a lot. They go a long way. But that's all I have for the quote, guys. If you liked it, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Please share with as much people as you can. I'm trying to get to 100 subs. I think we're like at 78 or something like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Push the bell for post notifications. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Before you go, let me read the quote again, just so it sticks in your mind. Living is a form of not being sure, not knowing what next or how. We guess. We may be wrong, but we take a leap. We take leap after leap in the dark. So yeah, guys, think about it. Let me know in the comments below what are some things you've risked or sacrificed in order to get closer to your dream, or maybe just become a better person. You know, let me know in the comments. But that's pretty much it. It's Chaotix, and I'm out. See ya.